now we're gonna go into some video game talk because Kev's not the video game talker. He doesn't play that much. He plays a little bit, but Court plays with me.
I play.
On sometimes against her will because I could be toxic at times when I play.
That's sometimes an understatement, but he can be very mean.
I like to win, so I get too competitive sometimes, and I'm trying to work on it. But yeah, it's not going good because I've been this way too long.
I mean, I'm used to it. It's been 29 years of this, so
yeah,
it's like fine.
But there are two games centered around the Avengers that we want to talk about because this past fall, the Avengers game came out, which, you know what's really sad? I could have got this game for free because with our Verizon switchover, since we're sending over to the new place, if you couldn't tell
God.
for the people watching on YouTube, people on podcasts don't know, but there's missing a bunch of things, and there was a bunch of stuff on the bed I had to take off for I'm moving, so the creation station's getting shifted.
Yeah, it's under construction.
Yeah, but with the move, we were getting a free standard game copy of the Avengers game. So I might just give that away, I think. That'll be a good fun contest, cool. Yeah.
Well, it's good that it's standard copy, because I'm glad you didn't get standard copy, because then I didn't have
it. That's true. Well, no, I think you still would have gotten it, but it wouldn't have been the version that the early access version that I got.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But, Court, who are you maining, and are you enjoying the game?
I'm maining my boy, Tony Stark, Iron Man, of course. I love it. It's, we're big Destiny people, me and you.
Yeah.
Or we were, and it reminds me a lot of that. It, like, all the little places you can go, they're like little towers where there's this person for this, like, I don't know what they call
the vendors.
Yeah, like the clans though, like in Destiny.
Oh yeah, so you got like the Ant Hill with Pym's group, and then
right.
What's it called? The
Chimera.
The Chimera.
Chimera, yeah. I like the
illustration. I was just doing like a ship above my head.
Yeah, so like I like that. Like it's got all that cool elements. I love gear grinding. I've always liked that. I've always liked to, like go through gear. Like that was something I loved about Destiny, which most people hate, but I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's so much fun.
And the thing I like a lot too, when you start off, it gives you that like huge, character battle, and you get to be each character and get a little bit here and there of Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, and just the fighting. It makes you feel like you're in like a movie or in a comic book. Actually, you are controlling them, but actually in there, and the moves and their motions. Everything feels like you're that actual person from if you watch them in the movies or a TV show or read them on a comic book. It's so fluid. It's when I made as Hulk, and it's so much fun. Picking up character like the enemies and throwing them around.
You love
and smashing
throwing
them.
people.
Yeah. Matt was mad at me the one day because I took the last guy and I just threw him back at him to finish him off. It's just a blast.
Yeah, we don't have our Thor on here.
No, we don't have him.
But yeah, I like it a lot. And I like you said about the characters. I'm not as much. I do read comics, but not as much as you, obviously. So I'm more of a Marvel movie person.
Yeah. And
I thought maybe like not hearing those voices and it being a little different that it would bother me, but it really doesn't. They hit everything spot on. Everything, like all the mannerisms for everyone are so perfect.
Yeah.
It's great.
And like, so for this game, each character has, their own skill trees and stuff. And you can slowly build your character for how you like to play. And the thing I do like, which some, video games don't do this, is the fact that you can only choose a certain amount of skills. And then you have to readjust if you want to play a different way. For this one, you get to get all of the skills eventually.
Yeah.
But it's fun to pick which ones you get to choose first. And for like Hulk, I did the ground slam, so you can slam a bunch of times, and then I have his intrinsic ability up all the way, so like I can health steal while I'm killing people when I got rage going on, and it's just so overpowered, but so much fun because that's like what Hulk is. He just destroys everything in his path.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's spot on. Like, and Tony like always has these quips, and I love like I'm a big fan of like using the rockets. Like I was when I first started playing, I was using the lasers. The unibeam's like his big finish, but they have like the rockets, the lasers, and I guess the beam. Right?
Yeah.
There was three options that you can shoot out of his glove. And I'm blanking right now. But the rockets are so cool. You could lock on to people and you watch them fly up in the air, like with the rocket driving them into the sky. It's awesome. Like it's like we're apparently adults,
Yeah.
and I feel like a 5-year-old when I play it.
It is. It's so true.
Like the guy just went through the wall. Like yeah, like that's sick.
And then my favorite thing is, with Thor, how you can throw his hammer and just the person's stuck up against the wall. And the other day when I was playing with Matt, I was grabbing guys as Hulk and throwing him up to see if he could try and take him out with the hammer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so cool. This is what I was expecting in a Marvel Avengers game when they first announced it. Granted, it's buggy. It's very buggy, and they're working on it. It's still so much fun. The load times are getting better. The load times were a little long in the get-go, but it's starting to get better too. But overall, like, they have so much planned, so many characters to come in, and it's just, I can't wait.
Yeah, there's a list of so many characters that are coming, and like I can't wait to see what they bring because everyone's got so much different going on.
Yeah,
like, you can do so many different things. It's so cool. It's a lot of fun, and we share games, so I wasn't like I was excited about it, but I was kind of more excited that Tony Hawk was coming out that day. Yeah. And when we played the beta, I was like, whoa, this is awesome.
Yeah. And I just, like, it's cool because, like, if they're going to bring Doctor Strange in, like, how does magic play?
Yeah.
With Hawkeye and stuff, they're going to have, like, an actual archer, which I'd rather be, our boy, the Green Arrow. But, I guess it's a good second, to play as an archer and see how it flows in, like, in a world filled with villains and, AIM and their robots and stuff. So it should be fun. I hope they keep this going for like the long run because I could see myself grinding on some of these characters. Like if Black Panther came out, I would love to play as him because he's just going in there with the kinetic suit and then taking damage and explodes and scratching people. Oh my god! I can't wait.
And like I haven't really got a chance because I'll admit I haven't played it a lot recently, but I really want to. I main is Iron Man, of course, but I really want to play around with Captain America.
Yeah.
In what you do and what you can do with him, and I really want to mess with that.
Yeah, and throwing the shield and then like as it comes back, kick it and add other people. Oh my god! Like playing as him, I didn't think because Captain America isn't like my favorite Avenger. I wouldn't even call him like top 3, maybe top 5. But like playing him in this game, I'm like, all right, like this is sick. Like I get why people love Cap because like the way he moves, just throwing the shield, kicking it, drop kicking people. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah. Tony's there, and it's fun as Tony because you fly. Obviously, like that's so lit.
Yeah,
like, you just run around the maps.
And it's cool because I was curious how they would do the flying, and they did it well. Like with Thor, with Iron Man, it's not like too out of control. When you first play as Tony. In that first mission, you're like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah. Because they don't explain to you how to fly. But then, like, there's missions that explain to you how to use Tony Stark and how to fly. And it gets so much easier, and it's so much fun.
Yeah. He's, excuse me. The only thing that I need to work on with Tony, which I'm going to try and build that skill tree or try to figure out better ways. I lose my health so quick.
Yeah.
I go down very, very quickly. And I don't know if that's me being aggressive or if that's just like I need to build on his defense, but
yeah, you might have to. I don't know much about Tony's skill trees and stuff, but like with Hulk, like I said, he has this ability where when you hold the rage down, if you do damage, it steals their health. So that's how I'm allowed to, like, you know, stay alive and be in the battle. So there might be similar attributes for, you know, Tony to, like, get your health back or have a better defense or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's also me being me, just being. I have no patience, and I run in, and you know.
Yeah.
I act. And
well, same. But, like, I have the means to do it because I'm the Hulk, and he's just a freaking animal.
We also have to add here that Ty is the best video game player that I know. He can pick up any video game and be good at it.
Yeah, but I wish I was good enough to be a professional streamer or a professional gamer like freaking Ninja. That'd be great.
Ninja. I saw Ninja was playing Pokemon Go today.
He loves playing Pokemon Go. He probably doesn't have as much luck with shinies as Colton does, Colton Haynes. But
Colton Haynes is the shiny king.
He is. I can't believe how much he gets freaking shinies. I'm getting up there. I have to say I'm getting pretty lucky lately.
You had a dry spell for a while.
I did. There's times where I go like a month or two without finding a shiny, but lately it's been solid with the Pokemon Go game. The only problem is I don't have space anymore, and I don't have money to just freaking keep buying space. I gotta delete shit.
But yeah, I love the game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the campaign, the story is interesting. You know, the Avengers have this horrific accident happen on Avengers Day, and you're Kamala, you know, Miss Marvel, who tries to bring the team back together. And if you haven't, like, played it, I don't want to spoil it, but there's ups and downs. But ultimately, like, you know, the team comes together to fight. I'm trying to think of his name.
MODOK.
Yeah, MODOK.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, it's a great story. It's very fun, and I just hope they keep putting out more story and more interesting stuff as, you know, the months go on, because it has great potential, just like Destiny, which, you know, they're still going hard. You know, there's things I wish this Destiny did differently, where not making people pay $60 every year and then also buying like an annual pass. It's just like a cash grab for them at this point. And for me, like, this past year, the first two, like, seasons they had, there's like 4 seasons, were great. And then they just gave up. They didn't put as much effort into their season. It's like you can't make a season, you know, an annual pass, do great for the first half and then just give up on the second half because you know you're going to make a big expansion for the next September. Well, for this,
and then it's annoying because they make the expansion after that expansion, and the expansion before it becomes free.
Yeah, and
it's like, I'm just gonna wait till.
Yeah, it's frustrating at times because, like, for me, I've spent I don't know how much money on Destiny from Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And then its first expansion, I think it was it the Taken
Crota?
King? No, that was the season. That's the season thing. So Crota was the first. It wasn't their annual pass, but it was Atheon was. Crota came in the first DLC. And then they had the Prison of Elders, right? And then I think it was the Taken King. And then it was the stuff with Lord Saladin, right? So that's 60 for the game, 60 for the first year expansion, 60 for the second. Well, no, 60 for the game, and then I think it was 40 for the expansions, 60 for the next part of the game,
Crazy.
40 for the expansions, 60 for the next part of the game, 40 for the next part of expansions, and then Destiny 2 comes out, 60 for the game, 40 for the annual pass, and rinse and repeat. It's been going on for so many years.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's just, and they just don't put as much effort into it.
Yeah,
like you said. But yeah, Avengers, I love it. I really do. I think it's great.
And then continuing on to our next game we want to talk about, and literally right before this, I had a nice 10-kill victory royale before starting this.
I didn't get a Snapchat.
I know, because I was pumped up and I want to just talk about it on the show. It was funny because I killed this dude who had the Unibeam, and so I picked up the Unibeam. I also had, what did I pick up before that? The Unibeam, and I had the Doctor Doom. The Doctor Doom.
Oh, the gauntlets.
Gauntlets. And it was 3 people left. Me, this guy who was utterly below me. I heard him walking around. He wasn't building or anything. He was just trying to hide for his life.
That's how I play.
Yeah, and then a guy all the way across from me, and the storm obviously came to me. So I'm just shooting the Unibeam at him and throwing, and he just walked into the storm and killed himself. And then I killed the guy that was left, and game over.
That's
I was
awesome.
happy with my 10 kills. But, so Fortnite. I am very happy with it right now. Probably mainly because it's Marvel-based this season. But they need to do, in my opinion, more stuff like this because Fortnite in general, it was kind of getting a little stale for me, and I stopped getting the season passes. And then last season with Aquaman, I'm like, all right. And the second season with Deadpool for Chapter 2, I'm like, I like these, Marvel and DC characters, so I kind of want to have them on my team.
Yeah.
I think that's bringing me back because it's cool to have the superpowers. You got Iron Man and Doctor Doom, Wolverine running around. I don't know. I'm having a blast with this game right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Admittedly, I'm back into it too now. I like the superhero powers, but I need to play more because I don't know exactly. Like, I know how to use the Unibeam and the thrusters and a couple other things, but I'm like, I pick it up and I'm like, oh, I forget which one this does.
Yeah.
So I know once I grind and play again, I'll pick it up. But the skins are awesome.
Yeah.
You have like all the X-Men and you have all the Marvel. You have all the Avengers. Basically, it's sick.
And they announced like the Joker, Poison Ivy in November coming out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So when the season ends, apparently it's like a Joker pack. But like, does that mean it's gonna be like a DC themed battle pass next season? And I don't got money for all these battle passes. Like,
yeah. But if it's a DC battle pass,
oh yeah. What if Green Arrow comes out as one of the people?
I would pay a ridiculous, especially if it was looked. I love comic book Oliver, but if it looked a little bit like
Stevens
Oliver,
yeah,
I sold.
Yeah, I want that so bad. I would love to have Stevens Oliver in Fortnite. That'd be so cool. I would love if they had bow and arrows again in Fortnite. Maybe they had the boom bow, but like. Maybe just have it as a bow and arrow. You don't need to have like the explosive end of it. Do 50 damage per shot. I'd be cool with that.
It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be an exploding thing.
Yeah.
They bring back slowly. So there's no traps again, are there? Is there?
Just the fire traps.
Okay. I used to hate walking into a building and then.
Yeah, because they did so much damage.
Oh my god, they're so OP.
I was watching Ninja's old clips from the old Fortnite, and I do miss old Fortnite so much. It was so chill. Not as many people being so aggressive and
build battles.
Yeah, people are so sweaty, and I'm like having problem. Like I build decently well. Like I can't edit and do the things like half these professional gamers can do and streamers can do, like really quickly. But some of these battles, I'm like, dude, go to arena. Like you're good, so why are you wasting your time in casual? Like, I'm here just trying to get into some fights and have some fun. And then next thing I know, I'm building up quick and trying to get advantage. But this guy's doing this and flying around. And then he's unibeaming my shit down. I'm like, all right, great. He's got the Iron Man powers too. Like, I'm screwed. Next thing I know, I'm dead.
Yeah, if I start, I can build, like I build in defense and I can build in a battle a little bit. But if someone starts building, like if I'm on my second tower and they're like 18 up, I'm just giving up. Like I'm gonna hide, and I'm gonna.
That's why I miss C4 because I used to when that happened to me, because I didn't know how to build back then. I would just take the C4, I pretend and throw C4 all over the place, detonate, and they'd fall to their death, and I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, it's great.
But now it's just like I try and build up. Sometimes I get the advantage, sometimes I not. But like Thursdays when they do the updates for like the weekly challenges. Like if you go on at 9:00 when the challenges change, you have I am. You have all the tryhards. Everyone. I tried to go to like the authority to go like knock some cobwebs out. The sole purpose, not even to kill people. I go down, right? I open a chest, I get weapons. I see this one person run in, because I'm assuming they were trying to do the same thing, right? I had a shotgun, they had no weapons. I looked at them, I said, hey, how you doing? Go have fun. I knock out the cobweb. Next thing I know, the guy comes back with a freaking assault rifle, kills me. I'm like, dude, I just let you live.
I let you go. Like, people suck.
Yeah.
It's like when you dance and like they dance back and then all of a sudden they just turn on you.
Yeah. I have to say, I've had some moments in solo where like, I would like dance because like we would land in the chest and they would get everything. So I would just like dance and hope for the best. Then they drop me everything, and then we're like in it together, playing together.
Yeah, you told me about that one recently.
Yeah, freaking the guys. I got sniped in the head. Me and this guy,
He was
we were
crying.
traveling together, driving around, weapons, giving each other heals. We got to the authority. We're taking on this guy just by himself. These two guys fighting. We're pressuring. I get shot in the skull from a snipe from the storm. Die. He starts crying, and then he sees the guy, so he kills the guy that killed me. Cries again, and then he got killed. It was sad.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like when all my, because mostly I play with you and I play with my friend's son Sawyer, and when I used to play with my other friends, like we would get a full squad.
Yeah.
We used to go to Old Tilted, and we one time we went into a house. It wasn't the main house, but it was one of the big buildings, and the circle was coming there. So we were like, let's just stay. So then like no one came around us. I'm like, let's just stay. We stayed on the bottom floor and we did the eagle, like the eagle tent. Yeah. All four of us lined up. Some guy walks in the door, and it's squads, mind you.
Yeah.
Walks in the door, stares at the four of us, doesn't know what to do, and then leaves. didn't even shoot us. They were just like, all right, good game.
I would have done the same thing because 4-on-1's not going to turn out in your favor.
No, but we're all dancing. Like we're not.
Yeah.
We're not equipped right now. But yeah, it was awesome.
That is. There are some good moments with Fortnite. I'm just trying. So it's impossible, like for me, because the people who buy like 100 tiers off the bat, they have like the silver foil, the gold foil, and the multicolored foil as you level up. And like,
easy.
What? Yeah. So you got at like 240, level 240, you have all the multicolored foils. I want them, but I'm at 129 right now, and it's
You've been grinding.
Oh, I have. I've been doing like the 10K challenge, the 10K XP challenges, the 5 they give you every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even coming close. I'm at 129. I have to get to 240 by the end of, let's see, I think I have 4 weeks to do it right now. Never gonna happen.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You have to get another 110 tiers.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. And that's the thing that makes me mad about them, because like obviously the people, because you can't buy tiers now after the first 100, but you can buy the first 100 levels. And first off, that's so expensive. I don't make.
Is it like, how much is it?
Well, it's 150 V-Bucks per level, right? So then for what is it? $7.99 for
like 1,000.
1,000 V-Bucks, right?
15 maybe? No, 1,000.
It's 1,000. So that right? So then you have 1,000 V-Bucks. So 150 to get to 1,000, you got 153, 456, 750.
It's probably like $80.
So you got six levels, around 6 or 7 levels per 1,000 V-Bucks, right? So that's, oh my god, it's probably like a game. It's probably like 60, like 70, $80 to get to.
That's how Epic Games makes their money, though.
Yeah.
Fortnite's free, which is, it's funny. You see a lot of posts because Fortnite's notorious now for younger kids liking it and stuff.
Yeah.
So plenty of people play. But you ever see like, so and so got my credit card, $500 to, Xbox Marketplace.
Yes.
Like, fucking V-Bucks. Like, I think Brad Wayne, the old punter on the Giants, posted like, my son just went on he knows my password, and he just put 5,000 V-Bucks or whatever.
I'd be so mad. I wouldn't, but I would. I'd be like, yo,
you'd be
I'm
proud.
the one buying the 5,000 V-Bucks, not you, kid. What am I say?
You'd be proud.
I'm like, you're transferring those over to my account, and you're going to be a default until you know how to make some money, all right? Until Santa comes to give you some V-Bucks in your stocking.
So funny. Yeah, but it's a good time, and I do like the Marvel edition. It does make it fun.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, though, you need to help me with this. whenever I go to my locker, I have nothing favorited because I just like to play random on my skins.
Yeah.
Always Star-Lord. I mean, there's no problem with Star-Lord, but he always comes out, and I have like he's in my locker as a pack, like, but I don't have him selected.
Oh no, I know what you have. So you have like him as a favorited.
No, I don't. He's not favorited.
No, as a
like,
preset. As a preset.
Yes, and I don't know how to get.
You probably have your preset on random, because that's happened to me the other time. So I was playing, right, and I had my heroes, like all the DC and Marvel characters, as random. But then for some reason, I was always having my Rabbit Raider popping up every other game, and I'm like, what is going on? Then I realized my presets were set as random. So my random main preset would go, and then it would switch to the Rabbit Raider, then back to the random, then back to the Rabbit Raider. So you have to look at your preset, because your presets are probably random. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, I think Court froze, so I think we lost her. So I'm going to end it here. We spoke about Fortnite, Avengers, Beer of the Week is Golden Monkey. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Court would say the same if she was still here, but cheers.